Hello and welcome to Ask MandRproductions episode 137. So glad to finally be back on here. I read all your comments on my video from Friday. Probably know what video I'm talking about. I just wanted to thank you guys for all the really nice comments. First question from Henry Scott. He says, have you played Fall Guys? And if so, do you like it? So Fall Guys, if you guys haven't heard of it, is like the newest, latest, greatest game that everyone's on the hype train for and will be probably sputtering out here soon. But right now it's like at the peak of gaming, like everyone's talking about it. And it's a fun game. I played it for about an hour on my Twitch stream and I had a genuinely good time playing it. It's a very fun, enjoyable party game and I could see it actually having some long legs in that sense. Like, it's not obviously going to maintain its current popularity, I would think, but it is the current fad and I enjoy it for what it is. I didn't really plan on playing it too much. Maybe I'll play it again on a Twitch stream this week or something, but like I like Call of Duty. That's what I like playing. That's all I really want to play when I get on games. So making myself have time to play Fall Guys is kind of tough, but I did enjoy it. It's a fun game, and if you haven't tried it, it's free on PlayStation Plus, so it's worth a shot for free. Letter Nick says, will you be doing a review for the Lego Art of the Sith set? Yes, I will be. I have built one of them currently, which means I still have to build 5 more, because for my review, I don't want to just review one of them. What's the point? I want to review, I guess the point is to review one of them. I want to review all of them though. I want to do all 6 in one because there's the Darth Maul, the Vader, and the Kylo Ren, and then there's a Darth Vader you can make with 3 of these sets. So I have already purchased 2 of these sets, and I think the LEGO Ambassador Network will be able to get me 4 more once they're available on Lego.com. I can like submit a request for something like that, and I'll do that. So I'm waiting until I have all 6 of the mosaics built to do a review on, because I feel like it's not worth it to me to just do a review on one of them when there's 4 different designs that are distinctly different. So I have built the Darth Maul. It took so, like, oh my god, this might have taken me like 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. I need to time my next build because I built it over multiple days, which is actually something I don't usually do with Lego sets, but I built this over the course of multiple days and it just felt like it took a long time. Pretty cool build though, very strong. These giant plates that kind of make up the structure of the mosaic are actually going to be really good for clone bases. It makes you want to build a clone base because you can see how I can hold this and it really holds its strength well. Well, that's going to go really well for clone base because you can build roofs and roofs and roofs. But I built the Darth Maul. I like it and I can't wait to build the others. I just won't be doing a full-on review until I have all 6 in hand and built. Bacon Lord 906, do you plan on doing a comparison on the different advent calendars? So comparing advent calendars to me is kind of like in the sense of doing a comparison video where I would like pit them against one each other. I could see myself doing a worst to first video on the advent calendars this year, actually. And I could also see myself doing a collection style video where I open all the advent calendars and look at everything. I don't think I will do a comparison style video though, like in the way that I think you're asking. But I read your question the other night and it got me thinking, and I was like looking on eBay to see how expensive it would be to get all of the advent calendars sealed. And it seemed reasonably priced to me to go ahead and do that. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'll open all the advent, because this is like this year is the 10th year of advent calendars. So I think I will do a video with all 10 and a worst to first video, and of course I'll review the 2021 separately. But yeah, a lot of advent calendar content this year probably. Aiden says, when you were a child and people would ask you what do you want to be when you grow up, what was your answer? Dude, I loved baseball. I was all about baseball for years and years and years. I just wanted to be a baseball player. And I think that's most kids. Like a lot of kids are like, I want to play this sport, I want to play that sport. So yeah, baseball player was my go-to answer. It's definitely my thing. I love Dustin Pedroia. I wanted to play second base. Like I was all about it. I thought it would be the coolest thing. And I would still love to do that. Obviously, I'm not that good at baseball. I could never go pro. I don't put the time in to do such a thing. But yeah, baseball was definitely my dream, if you will, when I was younger. I was really into baseball. Captain Vaughn says, when will there finally be 2021 set rumors? Hopefully soon. This is about the time that rumors do drop. So it could be any day now. I can't just tell you a day because I don't know a day. But any day now, you could see a video from me that has 2021 set rumors. I just couldn't tell. It could be a month from now, to be fair, too. It could be 2 months from now. This year could be different. Anything could happen. But as of now, I would expect it to be very, very soon. Brick Pigeon says, why can't Lego put the new 2020 sets in their own stores, but they can put them in Target stores? So this is not a 2020 specific, I don't know if you want to call it a problem, but situation, because this always happens like this, right? Stores like Target, Walmart, previously Toys R Us in the US, but still in Canada, I guess, and other stores like mom and pop toy stores, whatever, will always or almost always, in a lot of cases, have for sale Lego sets before the official Lego store will be selling them. And that's because the LEGO stores vary to the T as to when they sell their sets. They won't sell them until the release date. That's how the LEGO store works, because they are owned and operated by LEGO brand retail. They have to follow their exact guidelines. A store like Target and Walmart gets a little bit more leniency because their specific goal is not to sell LEGO sets on release date. They're just this big box store selling a whole ton of different things. They can't possibly keep up with everything, right? So LEGO stores follow everything to a T, which means you're not going to see LEGO sets at LEGO stores or new LEGO sets at LEGO stores until the exact release date. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that other stores are going to get them earlier, and that's just how it's going to work. One of the biggest reasons I believe that this is the case, and I don't know this is a fact, but it makes sense to me, is that LEGO doesn't want to undercut their retail partners, right? Because if LEGO comes in and they start selling this set, because they could, right? LEGO could just start selling it whenever they want to. It's all kind of arbitrary, but LEGO does follow their own arbitrary rules, which makes sense. And so LEGO could come in and start selling things that come out August 1st on July 1st, right? And so there is a whole month of sales they are taking away from their retail partners. LEGO's making money either way, so it's in their vested interest really to keep these retail partners happy, I would say, because that's where a significant portion of their sales would come from, is Target and Walmart. So that's a big reason I think that LEGO stores just absolutely follow everything to a T, but other stores it doesn't really matter because it's all kind of arbitrary at the end of the day anyway. LEGO Nation says, where is the Bespin Duel set gonna be sold? Will it just be at the LEGO store? I don't think it's just gonna be at the LEGO store. We've already had a leak that Toys R Us put out. It's gonna be at Toys R Us in Canada, which makes me believe it'll be at Target in the US, but there's no actual validation or word on that. Like, nothing has come out about that, but it will definitely be sold at the LEGO store and at lego.com. So there's no reason you can't buy it, right? Like, you can just order it from lego.com no matter where you live, which means it should be available worldwide. It was actually in a LEGO catalog in Canada and the LEGO catalog in the United States at their respective prices, $50 and $40, depending on your currency, obviously. So it should be coming by September 1st. I think this set's coming out September 1st. There's been no press release. LEGO hasn't said anything about it, which is very peculiar. I wish they would say things about things like this, but I guess when you release 1,000 products, you can't keep on top of everything. It should be coming out in August or September, and obviously it hasn't come out in August, so that leads me to believe it will be out September 1st. So I'm very much looking forward to going to the LEGO store on September 1st. Gonna buy the Razor Crest there, assuming Amazon doesn't ship mine early, because I just don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm also gonna buy the Bespin set there, and then the 501st Battle Pack, as many as they will let me buy, which probably won't be a lot, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, I plan on going to the LEGO store to get those 3 sets at the very least. Jack Nickerson says, do you think we could see more iconic $40 display scenes like the upcoming Bespin Duel? So back on the Bespin Duel topic here. No. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, yes, right? Like, anything can happen. We can go through that whole spiel. But here's why I think this is a one-off thing. This set was supposed to be for Star Wars Celebration. It wasn't supposed to be for what we're getting it now as like a wide release, at least from what I've heard. So I don't believe this is going to be something we will be seeing year over year, or at least not that they planned for us to be seeing year over year. That doesn't mean next September we could see another one of these. There's no reason we couldn't. But I'm just saying that I don't think that that is going to be the case, or that that is what they intended at the beginning of this, right? Because we've seen in the past they've done these Comic-Con and Star Wars Celebration exclusive sets, and we don't see things in the same kind of vein like the next year. Like, that's just usually not how it works. Now, it's possible, like I said, but typically not. I would expect them to keep going with those $20 dual sets, but I wouldn't mind more $40 adult style dual sets like this. There's nothing wrong with these either. I like them both. So yes, we could see them, but no, I don't think that was like the intention of this set, because I think it was for Star Wars Celebration. Nathaniel says, have you ever gone into a shop, Walmart or Target, started vlogging, and then an employee going, excuse me, is that filming? Please turn off your camera. No. Never has that happened to me. I could see it happening if you're walking in with like a camera, but if you're using your iPhone, like, no one's looking at you holding your iPhone and thinking that they're filming, or like that anything is awry. Not that I believe anything's wrong with filming anything to begin with. But like, yeah, as long as you're not causing a ruckus, you're not going to garner anyone's attention. And if you're just holding your phone, that's what anyone is doing. Everyone is the employees have little phone things to scan things. Like, it's just not out of the normal. Now, if you walk in with a giant camera with a giant microphone on it, that's maybe going to raise some eyebrows, and some people are going to be like, oh my god, he's filming. But like, no, never happened to me. Darkari Brick says, do you still have a girlfriend? No. No, I don't. Ricky Productions says, is the Imperial Shuttle still your favorite set, or is the 501st Battle Pack now your favorite? I think I need to do a redone, like, my favorite Lego sets type of video, or my top 15 favorite Lego sets, because I think there may be some shuffling done. And I don't know that the UCS Imperial Shuttle isn't still #1, but a lot of good sets have come out somewhat recently, like the UCS Star Destroyer, the File First Battle Pack. So later this year, I wouldn't mind revisiting this. Look, I think the UCS Imperial Shuttle is still my favorite, like, most aesthetically pleasing set, right? Like the File First Battle Pack is not as cool looking on display as the shuttle. It just isn't. But as an army builder, and for what the File First Battle Pack stands for and like the whole story behind it, I really like it for that too. I think I need to do a video and actually deep dive my thoughts on this before I actually say something like that, but the Imperial Shuttle still reigns #1 to me. Farhan says, is it too late for LEGO to swap the upcoming Razor Crest sets Mandalorian minifigs to Beskar armor? Yes, it was too late in February. Not that it was actually too late in February, but they had already decided that they weren't going to change it at all. Like, in a recent interview, they said that they may have him in Beskar armor in the future. At least they alluded to that, which is an obvious thing. Anyone could have come to that conclusion that possibly in the future they could have Beskar armor, but the LEGO designers actually came out and said it, so for what that's worth to you. But no, that's not going to be changing in the Razor Crest set. Not going to happen. I know it's unfortunate to hear, but that's not happening. They've already produced the sets. They have the non-Beskar armor. It sucks. I know. It should have had Beskar armor for what it is. It also should have had Queel, but it doesn't, so what are you going to do? It is not, however, too late for LEGO to fix Anakin and Obi-Wan. Just saying. Bryson Taylor says, what are the best places to find the new Summer 2020 sets? So, if you've been living under a rock, you might not know. The Target stores have been getting them on and off. Now, the thing is, a lot of people are going to their Target and saying it's sold out. It's possible, yes. Obviously, any Target that's been getting them has been selling out. But there's also like half of the Target stores that just haven't gotten file. So what's weird is like my localist, my closest Target, has gotten summer sets of Star Wars, but they did not get the File First Battle Pack, and they did not get the AAT at all. Like, it's not like the price tag's there, right? And it looks like it's sold out, but it actually didn't. They just never had it. Other stores on the East Coast here have not had it yet either. So it's very peculiar what's going on here. They're getting the summer sets, but they're not getting the File First set, and they're not getting the AAT. This is a disgrace coming from LEGO, I believe, to just so underproduce a set. It is not a coronavirus problem. Their factories have been open, they've been producing these sets, and they've misallocated their production, in my opinion. They made more Anakin, they probably made the same amount of Anakin Starfighters as File First Battle Packs, and that to me is just ridiculous. To the point where you're seeing stores with Anakin Starfighters that aren't getting File First Battle Packs, which is clearly, by a wide margin, the most popular set of the Summer Wave. And the AAT, they're not getting the AAT either, which is also a very popular set, but still not quite close to the File First set. But Target is a really good place to find them right now. Walmart is finally starting to get them. There's some Walmarts in Orlando that have had them, I think like 3 or 4 of them. None of the Walmarts near me on the east coast of Florida have had them yet, so it's still very spotty. Depending on where you go, you might see the price tag, and that doesn't mean that the set's been there. That just means possibly the set's been there, but more than likely the set hasn't even been there yet if you're at Walmart. At Target, it's like a 50-50 chance that the set's sold out. You can look on Target.com, Walmart.com. They've been kind of coming in and out of stock on there. Amazon had some pre-orders, but those are out. The LEGO store on September 1st is going to be a definite place to get new summer sets. Right now, it's just the numbers. You got to call your stores. You got to do all the little tips and tricks I gave to you in that video about the File First set selling out or whatever. Mom and pop stores should have them. Like the store I went to called OP Taylor's in North Carolina had them. So they're starting to make their way into America, like on a full scale, but it's still kind of spotty, and things are selling out fast, especially with the File First set. You're just going to be really... Look, you got to be on top of your game to get that set, man. The first store I went to get File First sets of Target, I got beat to. When I left my house, it said they had 4. When I got there, they had 0. They ran out. I got beat. So call ahead, ask them to put things on hold, confirm that they're in stock. Like, just, be on top of your game, because what'll happen is people will drive for hours and they'll be like, Ryan, I drove to Target 7 hours away. Okay, maybe that's a little bit of a exaggeration. It said they had File First Battle Packs, but when I got there, they had none. And I'm like, dude, you should have called them. They would have put it on hold for you. Like, it's easy. So do that. You can also do like the Target in-store pickup. There's a lot of things. There's just a lot of ways to do it. And do your proper research. Look into all the websites that you like to buy things from. And very soon, hopefully within 2 weeks, they'll be widely available. Although I expect the File First set to be sold out for months and months. And people keep comparing it to Benny's Space Squad and Mandalorian Battle Pack. This is way more demanded than those sets. But that is going to do it for Ask MandR today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go watch some basketball. So if you guys have a question for next week's episode, you can leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all next week. Peace out.